nigga, what you do today? I just bought a pint of Trish, I'm finna do an 8. 10,000 on a jogging fit, it's a Louis day. I got so much LV, I don't call me Louis Ray. That's my blood brother. Me and Caesar drunk a pint, that's my...
PDX Radio with your boy Big Rap. We are here with
Jasey Cordeta, Vamp Lifeberg Gang.
My nigga, what's popping with you? What's going on with your family?
Man, just a whole lot of it. You know, working hard. Just dropped about 4 albums in 30 days.
Hell yeah.
We got two more albums in the clip, loaded up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Working on the album with Figure 8. We working on another group album, but that's 2 albums. Cause me and him got the album together. The Black and White Classic 2 coming. So I'm just putting in a whole lot of work, you know what I'm saying? Tapping in with Trapaholics out in Vegas, DJ Gabe C out in LA Leaker, Shape 45, DJ TKO over out in the East, Hot 97, and then, you know, I had to swing through.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on with
Pretty
it.
Dope experience.
So tell the people who you are. Tell them a little bit about yourself, like where you from.
Man, my name is Jasey Cordeta, artist name. I'm 35, been grinding in this shit for a long time. I'm from the Northeast. When we talking about Portland, I'm from the Northeast. I was born in LA. I grew up in LA. I grew up in the Bay. I grew up out here in Northeast, and then, you know, I grew up in Oregon after that. And so the whole Northwest from Seattle, the whole Northwest division from Seattle to Portland, you know, that's what I'm representing.
Yeah, your mom's is black and your dad's is Filipino?
Yeah, my mom's black. You know, my mom's people, they from Mississippi. My grandma came from Mississippi, from the Gulf area to be exact. You know, and she moved to LA, and then that's where my mom's met Pops in Inglewood. Yeah, he got off the boat, basically fresh off the boat from the Philippines type shit.
Hell yeah,
yes sir.
Hell yeah. So let me ask you, growing up in a musically rich environment, how did your fathers and uncles' influence shape your approach to music?
Well, it was crazy because, for example, Pops plays the guitar. So Pops played the guitar, and he listens to Carlos Santana, Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, just a plethora, Billie Holiday, just a plethora of music. And then that's him. That's Pops from the Philippines. Then you get my mom. Yeah. She from the soil. She from the United States. So and her brothers is brothers. You know what I mean? They got soul. So listening to them, they bumping all the funk. Yeah. They bumping all the Motown. They bumping all the R&B. They bumping all the death row, and you know, the masterpiece. So they bringing that flavor to it, and they played instruments too, harmonica, keyboard, Congo drums, maracas. They just had all the instruments around, and you know, they be bumping in their car. They put cars. They from LA. They put lowriders together. They was trying to ride foreigns. So my uncles was wild. You know, they did their thing. They was some good men.
Hell yeah. And so look, you were first introduced to hip hop heavily through Tupac. What was it about Pac's music and message that resonated with you so much?
I was introduced to hip hop through Pac by way of my parents had separated. We was living in Oregon. We had moved from Cali. I remember I was born in Cali. We had moved up here. Then they had my brothers, and they had separated, and Mom's moved to East Oakland. Yeah. And I had a somewhat of a stepbrother tell me, have you heard of Tupac? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you know, I kind of heard his name or whatever, because just before I knew my family was affiliated with Death Row so heavily, my cousin Nancy Fletcher, who sung on many hits in the Death Row era, and but he was just like, well, you live in Oakland now, you live in the Bay Area now, so you gotta know who Tupac is. He from around here. He represent what's going on around here. And he's the best. He said, so you're privileged to be here in the Bay Area in Northern Cali, where the best rapper of all time is from. And I'm like, huh? And he showing me about the West Coast, how to throw up the West Side, and just introducing me to the whole thing about Pac. Just he said, look around, like look where we at. He talking about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We watching Brenda's Got a Baby. It's looking like where we at. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, damn, the impact he had on the community and the respect that they gave him for his lyrics and the song messages. Just after that, I was just like, man, hip hop is the shit. You know, hip hop is the shit. And I felt good to, how he explained that to me. Like, we in Oakland right now. Yeah. You know? So that's how Pac touched me in hip hop. Hell
yeah. So let me ask you, from battle rapping in school to opening up for Dead Prez at 16, what was the transition like for you? What did you expect to be on stage that early?
Well, I had already been seeing my pops performing. I had already been on tour with him, or he would go on tour with the band, and I had already seen my sister performing at in LA. Like, she performed one time at Minister Tony's meeting for Snoop and Brandy. So I'd already had kind of seen what would come with getting onto the stage. And so I had, I threw it when I was in middle school. I threw a talent show and I got on the stage, and so I was already kind of practicing. So when I started battling, I battled a lot of cats. They know who they are, and some might have got me around, but they know they didn't get that whole battle. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but I ain't lost a battle. And but then the buzz started going through the Northeast, and my brother Swiggle and Anael Janice, they was going to Jeff, so I was going to Grant, and I was battling so vicious that they banned me from battling at school. They banned me from battling at school. They was like, you can't battle at school. When you battle, nobody goes to class. The whole school comes out. Yeah, and it was really like that, and that was a crazy experience just to go through as a kid. To see that many people coming up out of that building just to watch me battle. Yeah. And then going to open up for Dead Prez, it was me, Swiggle, and Anael. And it was wild because it was a real stage, because we had did a show at the Wonder Ballroom through Global Fam and Mike Crenshaw. And it was a real stage, because I had been on a stage like we built or whatever, and I'm on this concrete, putting it down in the soil. But to get on an actual real stage with a fan base that wasn't even necessary. People came to see us because we promoted, but it was a fan base of Dead Prez. And so there was OGs on the lineup. Cool Nuts was on the lineup. Just Family was in the building, and the way that how warm it got in that venue when we got on stage, and the DJ was playing her records, and I could see the energy of the people, and it was like the energy was like, what's happening? You know what I mean? And we just had to let the energy know what was happening, so we could share that love that was in there. It was like, it was an exclusive. That's when I knew hip hop was of the upper echelon. Yeah. Of thinking, of living. There's some negativity in hip hop in certain ways, but like in the real essence of the hip hop, at that level, I seen how high of an intelligence, a consciousness that was in that building. Yeah. And that really was what kept us to be coming back. Like, man, we gotta get popping like that again, and just keep on making these records. And that's when we started just making records. Yeah. I was battling, but then after that Dead Prez show, I was like, well, we need to make records for the stage. And man, that shit got hot. Yes, sir. And then you ended up doing like a 7-year stint behind bars, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I had to go and knock that out. And that's life-changing. I know that's life-changing. So let me ask you, how did that experience impact your music and the way that you approach your life and career now? I would say that experience was a blessing in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Say that.
a lot of the brothers in there, you know, we growing up in the system, we toughening each other up, and a lot of good brothers in there really did toughen me up, and they really did give me a perspective on how to approach certain situations in life with some diplomacy. You know, meeting a lot of cats just from across. Like I met a cat from 415 Kumi. You know, just to hear how he was expressing the knowledge of just being a real black king.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not being reckless, not trying to push that genocide upon your brother. You know, not trying to disrespect your sister, not trying to really disrespect nobody. And you know what I mean? We on defense mode. You know, we on offense, but at the same time, like, you know, it gave me that knowledge to be like, oh, okay, I gotta be smart when I operate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it gave me, and then them brothers would be pushing me to be like, hey, bro, you the illest. Write your raps. You know what I'm saying? You turned up, you up in here trying to, you about to start a riot in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Write your raps. Work on your craft. You got some $1 million mouthpiece. That's some real fucking bitch shit. Like, these is real, like, top P's, top, you know what I'm saying, gang leaders from all different backgrounds eventually, because my music actually bridged a lot of gaps.
Yeah.
Sometimes the brothers wouldn't talk to white boys. Sometimes the brothers wouldn't talk to Southsider essays. But the music started, like, kind of like making us all cross paths, because some people from every car is gonna have somebody that's into some rap or into something like that. You know, and it's like hip hop ain't got no boundaries. We ain't, oh, he's this, he's that, I ain't finna work with him. But hip hop is unity. So I would say that hip hop in there helped me navigate in different ethnicities and get different perspectives on life. And then just having all that time to write. Like, I wrote over 60,000 bars in that motherfucker.
60,000?
Over 60,000 bars up in that motherfucker.
Look, and so after your release, you ended up connecting with Jim Jones. What was that experience like for you?
Well, it was kind of like a manifestation come to a full circle in full form, because I was in there telling the brothers, like, hey, I know some cats that know Jim Jones. I've been fucking with him, and I've been repping, you know what I mean? I've been repping Bird Gang West.
Mm-hmm.
And so you know, some cats believed, some didn't. Eventually, you know, most people did believe, because eventually I was rapping in there and battling in there, and I was getting artists in there and helping them with their craft and helping them get better at writing. And we was recording in there. We recorded in there with some dude who was a racist. He didn't even like black people. But then he's like, man, y'all, the way y'all did that hip hop, man, y'all changed my perspective on black people. You know what I mean? He said, I didn't even like hip hop. He's like, I want to ask y'all if it's all right if I could play my guitar on y'all shit. I'm like, all right, go ahead, you know? But then, so when I got out and I did link with Jim Jones, I had met him at the Jam 107.5 showcase over there at the Kitten Hotel. They had redid the whole joint, renovated it. It's black owned, in honor of gentrification, and they just wanted to bring, like, you know, something big and memorable to the community where they could be proud of it. And so Jim said, oh, they gentrifying Harlem, so he felt that movement and he came out. And so I'm like, I'm gonna get up in there and meet him. And so when I did, you know, I told him about, you know, the homie that already had worked with him and whatnot. And I was talking to his partner who had got me in there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dude from 730. You know what I'm saying? 730 More Work. He got me into the door there to meet with Capo. And then after that, we just started chopping it up about getting the record going. And once I got the beat from the producer, from my cousin DJ Gabe C, you know what I'm saying, LA Leakers, Shade 45 official, I used that connection. I got that beat, so I'm like, all right, that's you know, I wanted to take that professional route. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get the beat from I'm gonna ask somebody who knows something about something
Yeah.
to get this beat. I don't want to
Yeah.
just get any old beat. You know what I mean? And it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take those necessary steps. And then when it worked out that way, I was like, okay, this is how you do it in the music business. If you approach it with a professionalism and you find professionals, even if you're not a known professional yet,
Yeah.
you find professionals and you line it up right. You do it right, and you take your time.
Like that.
You know what I mean? It might not happen overnight.
Yeah.
It took many conversations and many emails and back and forth to even get that record going. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it was a dream come true because I always fucked with Dipset.
Hell yeah.
Always. And yeah, they showed a nigga mad love. You know what I'm saying? Out there in New York.
I see y'all shot the video. The video was crazy.
Man, video crazy. We was at the Empire Studio over there in Broadway in Manhattan, Empire East. Migos and all them cats was out there. Rowdy Rebel out there. Jim showing me his whole Gangsta Grill album from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just to be in the environment was crazy. T.I. called him on the phone to congratulate him on the album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mike Epps called him on the phone to congratulate him for the album. And being around them positive brothers because, yeah, the music reflects the streets and the places we came from. But they businessmen now. You know what I mean? So just to be around the positive black excellence was amazing. Then we was at the FLK studios. That's where all the Latin, the big Puerto Rican, Dominican artists, Bad Bunny, Daddy Yank, all them cats be through there. You know what I mean? Meek Mill be through there. So just to be able to go in there and experience that as well is just, it's still mind blowing. I got way more connections just from working with Jim. So many DJs, so many A&Rs.
Yeah.
So many. I met a DJ through a 730 Diva, 730 A&R homegirl. Shout out to her. Shout out to Kia. She introduced me to DJ TKO. DJ TKO introduced me to Fuego Bass from Black Filipino.
Let's go.
I mean? When I worked with Jim and them, that shit boosted up my hustle and my grind when it came to just this hip hop shit.
So let me ask you, if you could give advice to any young artists out there who might be watching this video right now, what kind of advice would you give them? And you can look directly in the camera and tell them like how you feel.
Listen, if you're a young artist and you working on your craft, work on your craft. Don't get caught up with all of the riffraff that comes with this rapping and comes with this hip hop because they gonna want to trick you out of your position and off the street because you got talent.
Yeah.
It's not like the old days where the old school cats would be grooming us and be like, hey, he got talent. He got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
He's going to make it far.
Yeah.
He's not like the rest of us.
Yeah.
They ain't like that no more.
They not like that no more.
You gotta know if you one of them ones that's going to get somewhere, you have to stay focused on getting somewhere. You don't You don't want to deter yourself because tomorrow ain't promised.
I know that's right.
Deter yourself because you could be deterred like me, be gone for a while. You might not never get a chance to make your dream come true. Talk with your favorite rappers. Go to your favorite places, your dream places. Go and see these sights in life because you stuck in the can for an elbow. You stuck in the can for life, or you in the casket. You in the grave. You know what I mean? You don't want that, or be off on drugs somewhere.
Man, I'm telling you.
You know what I mean?
You did bring a song to perform today, right?
Yes, sir.
What's the song you wanted to spit for us today?
Man, I'm finna just spit some hot fire shit, man, over this Nike boy drill joint. Wait. Yep.
You want to do the Nike boy?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Nike, but the family business instrumental though, because I'm just gonna gas it down.
Family business?
Yes, sir.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
Headphones on. It's the PDX Radio Guillotine, boy. Let's go.
Jasey Cordeta in this motherfucker. You feel me? Rockin' sturdy, 730, La Gang, Fish Gang, Fish Set in this motherfucker.
DJ Rappy
Fish
on
net.
the beat.
You hear me? Shit. Shout out to Trapaholics. Nike boy. Hey. I said, waking up inside a cell, praying that I make it big. The joint to change a nigga life, like Neo in that Matrix shit. Red pill, green pill, depending on the choice you make. It's possible to get a deal, depending on the noise you make. I'm the type to sign myself, raking all the royalties. Bring my folks with me to the top, showing loyalty, ambition, dedication, motivation, discipline. Bitches with my name tatted, hit them with that ism, man. Presidential reservations, pretty mama bring a friend. Bottles of that Don Hooley, cameras all belong to me. My life's like a long movie, feeling like a legend though. On my marathon shooting, no telling when the credits roll. I'ma keep my fitted low, eyes focus on the goal. Grind and make my digits grow. Persistence breaks resistance, bro. Friends and money don't go. Together we can make it happen. When I say the word we, promise only talking family. Paper route and I'm the captain. Frontline soldier too. All I know is getting money. Fuck what you going through. I'ma worry about myself. Let you do the gossip thing. Pay these haters no mind. That way it don't cost a thing. Mama told me talk is cheap. Actions speak much louder. Do it for the millions, cause thousands ain't enough power. Saturn the Trump Towers. Vegas to Atlantic City. Popping like some gunpowder. Spitting like a damn simi. Scratched at a fully auto. Rose City Giuliano. Blowing niggas top off. Feeling like I'm Luciano. On point like I'm Rondo. Tony Parker, Jason Kidd. Hottest out the Northwest. Must ain't heard my latest shit. Must be on that hater shit. But the love is way stronger. Worry about them haters and that'll make your day longer. All I need is one mic. Show me where the stage at. Certified paper chaser. They could take the fame back. Man, I'm on this pretty dope experience, but Rappy Dooski. Me and Figure 8 in the gang just shot a movie. And we with the movement. Black and brown empowerment. Man, every beat I devour it. Shout out to the mob. All my real black soldier niggas on they job, huh? Buying groceries for they mom, huh? And you heard it from the Don,
Talk to him.
We in this motherfucker, man. Jasey Cordeta.
Hey, let them know where they can find you at, fam.
Hey, man, on Instagram, 730 Jasey Cordeta. That's JASEY CORDETA. You feel me? YouTube, I'm on all platforms, streaming platforms, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, all that. You feel me? And you can hear me on the motherfucking PDX Radio. Pretty dope experience,
sir.
man. Tap in.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by.
Sir.
I appreciate you killing the guillotine, fam.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's your boy Big Rap.
Hey, Jasey Cordeta in this motherfucker,
And
man.
we out this bitch, you motherfucker.
Yeah.